Welcome. Good morning. Welcome to the Monday Morning Roar. My name is Bradley Lyon. It's Monday, the 10th of December. And today we're going to talk about reviews. Now, when I'm talking about reviews, I'm talking about things like Yelp reviews and Google reviews and TripAdvisor reviews and even Google reviews are very important. And it's not, I'm not having this podcast today to ask you to give me a great review. That's not what it's all about. What I want to know is when you're looking for a product or a service, do you look at the reviews and what do they mean to you, and what's your decision making process once you see those reviews? I've done quite a bit of studying on Yelp. There was a time when I was doing a lot of working with restaurants, so I did a lot of looking at their Yelp reviews, and it's really interesting. You see some really good ones and you see some really bad ones, and you see some, mediocre ones, and you try and figure out what's the real story. I know a lot of times people ask other people to give them a review and ask them to give you say a 5-star review. And I don't know. I think that's a little bit, it kind of defeats the whole purpose. It makes that review not quite as worth as much. In fact, I think I just heard recently in the news about some large company that'll give their employees a $50 gift certificate if they give a 5-star review for their business, for that company. And to me, that means there must be some problems, because if they need to get those 5-star reviews to get their average up, and they're paying $50 to their employees, I think they've got some real challenges. And as a business owner, that's I like to think of the reviews as being one of the most valuable assets that a business owner can have, is because as you can read the reviews, you can find out what people are thinking about you, and you can respond to them. And when I'm reading reviews, I get a lot more out of the responses than I do out of the actual review itself, because then it kind of tells me a little bit, that really tells me about what the company is all about, what their mission, what their purpose is, what they want to get done. And I can understand, I don't know if you've read any Yelp reviews lately, and you see a bunch of them, and sometimes you see where the company will assign someone to respond to every one of them. And it's like a cookie cutter. It's the same exact words. And I think, wow, don't they realize that people can read all these and they see the same exact words every time you're saying blah, 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 thank you for coming, and we appreciate your input, and we're taking care of things, or something, something stupid like that. And I think, well, what's the use even to do it? That makes you look even worse. Just like paying employees to do 5-star reviews. When you look at reviews, it's probably a good idea to think about it as there's going to be some real good ones and there are going to be some real bad ones. And if you can kind of balance those out and look at the ones that are kind of in the middle, you'll probably get the real story of what's going on. Sometimes the real good ones, like I say, are from employees. Sometimes real bad ones could be from a competitor who's just trying to get your rating down so that people will come to their location. But the ones in the middle are the ones that people are a little bit more specific about what their service was, good or bad, and those are the ones that really count. So there are people out there that all they ever do is I guess they get a big thrill out of giving bad reviews to places, and they go around to different places, and sometimes they don't even visit them. They're trying out their writing skills, I guess, and do the bad reviews. So it's important. It's important as a business owner to read your reviews. It's important to respond to them, but to respond to them in a way that's going to help, and really try and see if you can turn that customer who's not necessarily happy with your business into a happy customer. I think it was Bill Gates who said that an upset customer is one of the most valuable customers you can have, because they're the ones that are telling you that something's not right and that they want something to be different and something to be changed. And they're the customers we really have to make sure we take care of, are those upset customers. So take a look at your reviews. If you have a business, make sure that you're responding to them in a positive way. Make sure that it's not the cookie cutter response. And pay attention to what people are saying, because that's how we can find out how we're doing. Sometimes it's hard to tell how we're doing until someone else will tell us what's going on and what their impression is. And since we're in business to take care of the customer, that customer's voice is pretty important. So have a great day. I'm looking forward to the next couple weeks, this end of the year, and keep your positive. Find some businesses, give them a good review if they deserve one, a poor review if they deserve one, and make sure you read those reviews before you visit a business like a restaurant or a retail store or buy something online. Have a great day. Bye.